Hello, and welcome to the group. My name is Jim Janice, and I created from employee to six-figure business owner the group. And the reason that I put it together is because I've had a lot of people asking me about what dropshipping is, how can I make money from it, how do I get to your level. So I just created this group to be a place where I can explain what dropshipping is, offer advice to people on how to get started, offer ways to improve on things with their current dropshipping businesses. If you're not familiar with what dropshipping is, to put it in the simplest terms, somebody will go to a website that you create, probably using the platform Shopify, and they will buy an item. When they purchase this item, it will be shipped to them, but from a different supplier that you choose. So you never have to hold any inventory. It doesn't require tens of thousands of dollars up front to get started like a regular brick and mortar business would. You can certainly just, with less than a couple $100, get a store up and running, get it started, and have quite a bit to do some ad testing as well. What is all of this? If you're completely new to what dropshipping is, you're a complete beginner, I'm going to go ahead and explain that now. Let me jump into my computer. All right, in my computer. Again, this is the Go from Employee to Six-Figure Business Owner, where I will be teaching you how to get started with dropshipping. If you're not familiar to that, again, I'll get into that in just a second here. The whole reason that I started this group is that I would like to empower individuals to do things like quit their jobs. If you're not happy with your job, free up some of your time, and time is our most valuable asset, and none of us really knows how much more time we have, so it's super duper valuable, right? If you came to this group through another method other than Facebook, I'll put a link in the description so you can join. Just go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so here are some of my results. This was last week, I believe. Right here had one store do 10K that month. Last month for this store, let's see, July 1st to July 31st, this store did 12K. For this store, I had a couple days ago 589. One of my stores year to date did 58,000. This one did 89,000 all time. I own 5 of these stores, and they're all making me money, sometimes while I'm sleeping, which is pretty nice. You can't get that going to work for somebody else. What can dropshipping do for you? It can supplement your current income. It can help you to pay off any debt that you might have, student loans, credit cards, your mortgage, etc., etc. Cars. It can also help to cover your cost of living expenses. It can help you to go on that trip that you've been wanting to take with your friends or family or just by yourself. Hopefully you go with other people, because it's kind of nice to be able to do that for others, to pay for their trip as well. It can help you do things like save up for a rainy day, supplement or entirely fund your retirement. I saw a gross statistic about the amount of people who are actually saving for their retirement, and it is crazy. Not many people are doing that in the US, it turns out. It can also help you to quit your job if that's your end goal, but ultimately, dropshipping gives you time and financial freedom. That's the whole point of this. What I'm going to teach about is how, if you are an employee right now working for someone else, how to change your mindset and how to learn this stuff so that you can become a business owner, where you're in a lot more control of your future and your destiny. A little bit about me. Uh, my name is Jim Janice, and before I tell you about me, if for those of you who don't know, there are some reasons that I live for. I live for my family, my beautiful wife Rachel, and my daughter Cora. I they're they mean the world to me, and that's the first and foremost reason that I do everything that I do. Next reason is for my not so immediate family, my friends, my little brother Philip down there in the bottom right corner. I would like to maybe pay for his college, just stuff like that. I like to go backpack hammocking pretty much on the fly whenever I want. So that picture up in the upper left is me doing that. Um, yeah, it's good to have reasons for why you're doing this. It would be really bad if you didn't have any reasons, because then you don't have any drive, right? You don't have anything that's going to make you want to learn and apply and test and try this stuff is my motto. Learn, apply, test, and try. Okay. A little bit more about me specifically. I graduated from Aquinas College with a degree in sustainable business management. Right out of college, I had several jobs within just a few years that were sales related. And then I landed an auditing job for which I worked at for a few years in a cubicle, and I was looking at 3 computer screens all day, every day, and I was sitting down quite a bit there, and I just kind of decided that I didn't want to die there. I didn't want to die working for somebody else. I liked and I enjoyed the work that I did, but it it just wasn't for me. I've been wanting to own my own business for a long time, and I finally decided, with the push of my wife and other circumstances, to make the plunge into my own business. So I did. At first, it was pretty difficult. I had to watch thousands of videos on YouTube to learn the ins and outs of exactly what dropshipping is. I had to spend money on a bunch of courses so that I could learn everything that there is, because different people will tell you different things, and half the time, dropshipping worked for a little while for them. They made a course and then they're gone. I mean, that's not what I want this to be about. I've made my businesses so that they could be sustainable. And that's the whole point of this, is that you want something that can last indefinitely, right? So my main source of income is actually from dropshipping and my SEO business. I put most of my time into dropshipping, though. It's afforded me to set my own schedule. I work from home, actually, right in my guest room right now, actually. It's been a luxury. It's nice to work from home. It's not as nice as you would think if you have like a screaming baby, but it is nice to be here for a lot of my daughter's firsts, which is great. And it has been something that I've been wanting to do, is actually to go out and teach other people. And I have taught a few people how to dropship, and I've helped people set up their stores. But I really would like to help out more people. I would like to specifically teach people who want a little more cream cheese with their pie, as the song goes. This group is especially for you if you would like to go from being a slave for someone else to your own business owner. How does drop shipping work? Now we'll answer this question for those of you who do not know what drop shipping is or how it works, okay? It all starts out with a customer. You have to learn your ideal customer, and then you have to find what they need, want, or desire, and then you can provide them a product that will fit that need, right? So the customer has a need, want, or desire. They're going to see your advertisement or get to your web page through SEO, through blogs, whatever your mode is for getting sales. That's how they're going to do it. I'll teach how to handle Facebook and Instagram ads. Those are the best for if you want to scale to the really big numbers. So that's what I'll be teaching. That customer will see your advertisement on Facebook or on Instagram, and then they'll actually visit your store. They'll then buy an item from your store, but again, you don't hold any of the inventory. So you buy the item from a supplier for less money than what they buy it for. And you use the customer's money to purchase the item from whoever your supplier is. The item will then go directly from the supplier to the customer. So you're basically removing yourself as a middleman. You're not shipping the item to yourself and then shipping it to the customer. You are shipping it from a different supplier to the customer directly. And I'll get in a little bit more into some ways that you can do that in just a minute here. But basically, where all the money is, your profit. You want to know what your profit is. So you've got your sell price for the item minus the cost of your product minus whatever you do for your ad spend. That's going to be your profit in the simplest form that I can give right now. Okay, some drop shipping examples. Let's go through some of those. Okay, I've got Facebook open here. Actually, I did a search for a product that I knew had sold a lot of, actually a couple years ago, magnetic putty. And what magnetic putty is it's just like this putty that can be controlled by magnet, actually. So found this post just with a simple Facebook search here for magnetic putty. I'm gonna go check out this version of the ad is a video ad, and video ads right now, I'll give you a pro tip, they're working the best. They're the cheapest. Next, you can just do like a straight image ad, and basically those two are the only type that I'll recommend. So you see the ad here. It's by KC Toys Plus. This is a Facebook page. They show like a little bit of their description, and then they have the link to their store twice. I apologize if this is your store and somehow I came across this. And let's click on the link to the product. That's the link to the product right there. So then somebody comes to your store, say that this is your store. Hopefully you have a better email than customercareplus25@gmail.com. That doesn't seem very legit now, does it? But this is actually a Shopify store, which I can teach you how to build. I can teach you to make it look a lot nicer than this too. I do like how their theme colors kind of match. But this is the product here, and you can tell that it's a Shopify store because of this icon that I have up here. It's a Shopify store detector. It's called Commerce Inspector. You can Google that if you want. Who are some of the bigger drop shippers out there? Well, Walmart actually does drop shipping through their online store. If you look here at the magnetic super space putty metallic blue, I did a search earlier for magnetic putty. $8.99, sold and shipped by Gert Doggy Inc. free delivery. So this is an example of drop shipping that is done by Walmart, where Walmart will take a small fee if you're selling items as a supplier, basically. Um, but this does not go to Walmart and then to the customer. It goes directly from Gert Doggy Inc. to the customer. Wayfair.com, you might have heard of them. They're a bunch of like furniture stuff. Honestly, I think I bought like a bed frame from them, and it took like over 60 days to arrive. So I've never really gone to them again after that. But you can see here that they're still around, and I am pretty sure that they're bigger than ever, which good on them. I hope they improve their shipping times though. I can tell you more about like shipping times and shipping details, stuff like that later on. But all of these products, as far as I know, they don't have their own warehouses. They just ship them from suppliers. And I might be wrong about that. They might have changed things up. Like um, some people start as drop shippers and then they start to holding all their own inventory in house. I don't do that, and I'm not going to teach how to run that kind of business because one, it costs tens of thousands of dollars, and a lot of people, don't have that to start a business, not right away. So with what I'll be teaching, you're going to actually be going to a website called AliExpress, and you get all of your items. They're either from China or the US, and you ship them to customers directly from there. So I'll go into an example in a second, right after I explain Amazon. So Amazon has a lot of their own warehouses now, and they house a lot of products. You're probably familiar with Prime, but some of these products are not actually shipped by Amazon. They're shipped by other suppliers. So that's another example of where drop shipping occurs. Then here is AliExpress, and AliExpress is actually a big conglomerate. It started off from Alibaba, actually, and the thing about Alibaba is they're selling items to people to sell those items. They're selling them in bulk amounts, huge bulk amounts, right? AliExpress is you can just buy, like smaller or larger quantities, basically, of the same products. Now, they do cost a little bit more, but really they don't cost like a ton. So, look at like this dress here. Okay, so here's the product page for this, and just imagine this dress. You want a store of dresses, right? You can put this picture on your website. You can use these images, whatever they are. I won't spend too much time on here, or my wife will get mad. But you put this on your store, and then you sell it for, say, $60. Okay, the $14.33 is including free shipping to the United States, so it's coming from China, I think, but free shipping. So when a customer buys this from your store, you sell it for $60, and then minus the $14.33 and whatever you spend on ads, that's your profit, which is pretty nice. So that's how AliExpress works, and that's how you can use AliExpress to basically house all of your inventory, even though you aren't actually housing it yourself. So I am going to be putting together a course for doing this for people who are serious about wanting to learn every aspect of dropshipping. Just some parts of the course are including that some parts that will be included in this course are finding super profitable niches, an A to Z Shopify store setup and creation, how to go about finding winning products for your store, how to design your advertisements. That's a big one. I'm also going to go in depth on Facebook and Instagram ads management so that you don't do like I did and spend tens of thousands of dollars where it wasn't necessary. I'll teach you how to be super duper frugal with your money and to make it work. But honestly, right now, I just let my ads run without really checking on them, except for like once or twice a week, because after I crack that code, that's what I'm at now. So I'll also be teaching you how to successfully scale your store to 6 figures or beyond. And with this course, when I do decide to launch it, if there's enough interest, I will also put in a special access for members to the Inner Circle Facebook group. So this is everything that you would need to make the drop shipping happen. In the meantime, I'll be answering questions and anything that you want in the group. But I'll be making this course so that I can end up, like I said, teaching people who are serious about wanting to do this, wanting to make substantial income, and it'll be good. It'll be good. I won't leave anything out. I'll show you the insides of my stores. So I'll probably end up making actually a store that I can use as an in-depth case study, and then you could follow along for the first few months as I do that and I scale it to 10K or beyond. So that could be cool to do. You guys can let me know if you want to do that. In the meantime, just ask questions, do some research on your own, like through YouTube, and just keep asking questions. I'll announce when this is ready, and I'll probably do like a flash sale for the members in this group, and then I'll raise the price. So you'll want to make sure that you hit that if you are actually seriously interested. So I hope that this has been informational, and I really look forward to everybody in this group just continuing to grow and learn and to push off of each other. So that's what I've got. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.